Welcome back to Aussie Rides Uncovered. This is day 2 and 3 of a 2-week tour of Tasmania. Day 2 started out like a dream. Windy roads through the mountains, crispy air, and one of the bluest lakes I've ever seen. But like any good ride, things took a turn. A flat tyre 15 kilometres out of town. A last minute hotel stay. So here we are, staying at the hotel. Just got a simple, the cheapest, which was $160. Day 3 didn't go to plan either.
Okay, this way. What's that? No camping.
But just when I thought the day was cooked, I found a great camping spot right next to a lake with a sunset I'll never forget. Alright, here we are about to leave camp. Just about packed up. So, first night over. Now I'll show you our route today. This was a bit of an outline of my route planning before I come here. So we are currently around here. Bridgeport, yeah, here. So we're going to continue along here. Not sure if this is dirt here or not. On this map it says it is. I checked Google Maps and it doesn't look like it is, but that doesn't matter. And we're going to go down here and Little Blue Lake just there. So we're going to check that out, see if I can get the drone up. Then we're probably going to cruise down here, keep coming down to St Helens. It's supposed to be a good ride, this one. And then maybe go up here, see what time it is, maybe camp there, see the Bay of Fires. And depends what time, maybe we continue south. So.
Shit. I think we might be, are we? Yeah, I think we're going through those mountains, which is pretty cool. Ah, Gladstone.
Gladstone is one of the few in the region still involved in tin mining. The small town has a colourful history as a centre for gold and tin mining activities. Gladstone is the gateway to the largely unknown far northeastern corner of Tasmania. Though mining has been replaced by tourism, the district has many tin mining ruins.
Little Blue Lake. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Little Blue Lake is located on Gladstone Road between Pioneer and Gladstone in northeast Tasmania. The Little Blue Lake is found on the way to Mount William National Park. Little Blue Lake is one of several in the area that is a result of alluvial tin mining. When miners packed their bags and left town, the pit was filled with water to become a recreational spot. Visitors are warned about swimming in the lake because the water is highly contaminated with toxic heavy metals from past tin mining activities.
Here we are in Pioneer.
Pioneer was once one of the most prosperous tin mining towns in both Tasmania and Australia. It is 119 kilometres northeast of Launceston and 8 kilometres from the Tasman Highway. So the big producer, the Pioneer Company mine, closed in 1930. The hole in the ground that the mine left behind, Pioneer Lake, has been flooded and is today stocked with trout and used for water sports.
Now this is one of those Heman Map top 200 rides they recommend. at the size of all these ferns around here. Amazing. It's a great racer. So this is Wellborough.
Wellborough was a tin mining boom town during the 19th century. It had the largest Chinese community on any tin field in Australia. They are said to have outnumbered the Europeans. Wellborough was a cultural centre for the Chinese miners. This was the site of mining camps, festivals and a casino.
Okay, this is Myrtle Forest. Look at the moss. Look at these trees. Look at that. Wow.
So yeah, riding through this myrtle forest, amazing. You can just see the scenery, the trees, the moss on the trees, the flowing roads, and riding through it is totally different to actually just watching it, because when you're riding you can feel the temperature changes, you can smell the air, you can smell the trees, the forest. Amazing. A beautiful ride, recommend it.
Oh, look at that tree. Ow. Ow. St Helens.
St Helens is the largest town on the northeast coast of Tasmania, on Georges Bay. It is known as the game fishing capital of Tasmania and is also renowned for its oysters. So it's located on the Tasman Highway, about 160 kilometres east of Tasmania's second largest city, Launceston.
So here at St Helens, on the way to Bay of Fires. Alright, we've got a 20-minute ride to Bay of Fires. This is another tourist sort of destination. Up here, 20-minute ride, so that's alright. 20k. Then we'll come back. We'll go to, can't park there. Sloop Lagoon. Bay Fires Conservation Area. Oh, then we cross. Oh, then we're going over the headland up here. Okay, we have to stop here to rearrange this here. Okay. Move forward. Looks ridiculous, but. Something's going on here. Do I have a flat tire? Look. Hit a flat tire. got a flat tyre. I've got some spray there that might help, but I'll see how I go. It should be alright. Got to roll 10 to 20k. We'll go back to St Helens. I want to stop there. Anyway. I stopped up here literally. As soon as I stopped and pulled out after changing that position, flat straight away, so don't know what happened. Should be a garage in town there somewhere. Well, here I am. After flat tyre, went to Bridgestone. They couldn't do it, so they sent me to motorcycle place where Stu is. So he's flat out booked, and but he ended up having to get a tube from Launceston. He's coming down tonight. Fingers crossed. And so he's going to fit that for me in the morning. What a bloke. I don't know how I got this bloody flat tyre. I put that spray stuff in it, and then said ride for like 20 to 40k. I did that, and then I got to Stu's, and we put some air in the tyre because it's still flat, and then the air was pumping back out of the valve. So don't know whether riding from when I got the flat to Stu's fucked the valve, or whether it was the valve wasn't the issue in the first place. Guess I'll find out from Stu tomorrow what the culprit was, but unbelievable. Riding down that dirt road this morning, didn't get a flat, stopped for 2 seconds on the side of the road to change the angle of the bloody Insta camera to get some shots of the ocean. Got a bloody flat tyre. Unbelievable. So anyway, so here we are, staying at the hotel. Just got a simple, the cheapest, which was 160 bucks, overlooking the main street. And yeah, anyway, just at the pub, so guess we go have a couple of beers, have dinner. Bistro, 10 bucks off the bistro they gave me. Signed when I, what do you call it? I'm knackered, exhausted. Anyway, so didn't even make it 2 nights camping. Second night at the pub, we got a flat tyre. Anyway, see you soon. Alright, so I just want to elaborate on getting the flat tyre and seeing Stu. So the place at St Helens is East Coast Motorcycles, and so I got to his the motorcycle shop at about, say, 2:30. So lucky I got there at 2:30, because if I got there after 3, then it would have been too late to get that tube onto the truck at Launceston to get to St Helens. So that was just pure luck. And then the next day, it took a while for the truck to actually deliver the goods, and it wasn't until maybe 1 o'clock until he got the tube. It didn't take him long to get the tube on actually, and he showed me it, and literally down it, just say this is the tube, it was actually split down it. There wasn't even a hole in it. So maybe the roads, for the first night camping, maybe that rough track sort of did a bit of damage and just took the little drop off the side of the road there when I was changing the camera angle. Maybe that's what did it. So if you ever have any troubles around St Helens, get over to East Coast Motorcycles, to Stu. Mate, what a legend. Made sure I gave him a good review there, because he got me out of trouble, and that was my second night. And if he didn't fix me up, I would have been in St Helens for a week. So another 5 days until the long weekend was over, and then I would have had a week to ride around in that next week. As you'll see in the upcoming footage, she was a bit wet actually, so there was a bit of rain riding. So yeah, thanks to Stu. Anyway, keep enjoying the video.
So, gotta go pick up this inflator, tube repair kit, just in case I need another one. Shit. And get fuel, get some water, and head south to Friendly Bay Campground. Coming through Scamander along the beach here. Scamander is a small town at the mouth of the Scamander River between St Helens and St Mary's on the northeastern coast of Tasmania. The town is a popular holiday destination because of its wide sandy beaches and views of the ocean. Recreational activities include surfing, swimming and fishing for bream in the river. The first European to travel through the area was surveyor John Helder Wedge in 1825. So far it's been everyday mountainous rides, and I'm just on the east coast, not even the west coast where all the mountains are. I guess it's all mountainous Tasmania. Oh wow, look at this! Wow! Oh yeah. Oh, look at that! Woo!
So what an amazing road this is, with the ocean on the left hand side and the flat country up into the mountains on the right hand side, and then kind of night and day difference from the day before, coming through myrtle forest and the smells, the dampness in the air, to today riding along the coastline with the waves, the sea breeze. You can see the sea mist in the distance. Amazing. What an amazing ride this was. on our way to Family Bay, I think it is. 40 minutes away. Alright, Friendly Beaches. That's where we're headed now, just off the turn, 3.8k. So Google Maps, it said it was closed, but Stu, who fixed the rear tyre, legend, said it's opened back up recently. Okay, this way. What's that? No camping. Was supposed to be open. Just wanted to fuck camp. There you go. Swan River Camper, that's where we go. Yes, that's where we're going. Back on the road, back out. 24 minutes away. Look at that, that's adventure. As Google Maps said, it was shut. It is shut. Come up to the turn up here, we're possibly camped down here. Rivers and Rocks Road, yeah. So night 2 camping. Stayed at St Helens after the tyre issue, but we're at Melting Lagoon Game Reserve. A few people here actually. So pretty good view there. Pretty good view. Look at the mountains over there. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Wow. So this is on the water for night 3. Alright, got set up here, camp, heaps of people here, but now we're pretty sorted, don't have a warning, just thought I'd set up the tent in the bike. Here's dinner. This is dinner, Indian chicken pilaf, just had a taste, very nice, sunset. We are down here. Yeah. That camp spot there. So St Helens is up there, about an hour and a bit down here. And tomorrow, go back up,
Might even cruise down here. Up this, here's another one Hema Maps recommends. Over the mountains there, as you can see. Then I might even keep going over to Great Lake and maybe see if I can camp around there. Depends what time it is, because the next day it's supposed to rain. Or there's actually a spot which I spotted here, Pencock Lagoon, looked pretty good.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain, you were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight.